Hello, friends. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast, episode numero 4, number 4. Today's episode is all about comparison. Oh my goodness. Comparison, y'all. This comes up for me in every single one of my workshops, with my one-on-one clients, when I speak to women, when I do a speaking gig, like always. Comparison is a topic that I think it's one of the most underlying things when I ask, why aren't you confident? That's an answer I get back, comparison. You know, I'm comparing myself to other people. Social media. I did a video, social media killing your confidence, on YouTube, because, God, it's huge. Like, social media gets blamed for so much. And so I thought, you know what, now it's time on the podcast to talk about it. I also have a blog, if in case you want to read it, called The Crisis of Comparison. That's at over at thequeenofconfidence.com under blogs. So today we're going to go deep into comparison, and really, I really want to leave you with maybe some freedom, some insight, a little breakthrough of reality as to what we're doing, and maybe wanting to not do it anymore because it's not serving you. Or maybe you keep doing it, although it's not serving you, because you still need to do it until you realize that, shit, you know what, I better just let that shit go. So, why do you compare yourself to other people? Why are we in this whole thing about comparison? Is it social media? Is it that we just choose to think that we're not good enough? What is it? So I think it's really important that you first figure out, if you're on social media platforms, and there's this like unfollow and follow button and friend and unfriend, and people go, yeah. But I'm like, listen, that button is the jam, because social media is not the problem. You don't even have to go watch my video or read the blog. It's not social media, right? It's us. It's the way we see things. It's always you. So how you're filtering things, how you're deciding to see things, it's your perspective, it's your perception, it's you. So here's where it's crazy, because social media is a place where people share. So let's say I want you to think of someone that you compare yourself to. Not a group, just one person. Can you see that person in your head, in your mind's eye? Find that person. Now, I want you to think about all the places where you get to see that person. So if this is somebody you follow on social media, where do you see that person? On, Instagram, on Facebook. Maybe you read their post on Instagram, or read their post on Facebook, or Snapchat, or LinkedIn, or I don't know, Twitter, wherever you see them. If this is a person that you work with, you see them at work between the hours of work. If this is someone in your family or someone that is close to your family, you see them maybe at family functions, right? There's a limited amount of time where you see this person, though, basically, is what I'm trying to find. And where do you get to see? What do you get to see about them? There's some people I follow on social media. I get to see them when they're on holidays and they're posting photos of them in Italy or Greece. I get to see them when they're having, special occasions, and they're getting married, or they're at a wedding and they've got their hair and makeup done. I get to see them when they're with their loved ones or at a coffee shop. They're doing fun shit, right? I get to see them doing fun shit, looking good. I get to see selfie number 42 with filter Aiden on Instagram, right? Now, I want you to have a think about all the places where you don't get to see them. So where do you not get to see these people that you compare yourself to? Now, again, if it's social media, you only see the things they post, right? If it's a person from work, before work and after work, you don't see them. Maybe on lunch, you don't see them. If it's somebody from family or a friend in the family, you don't see them. Besides at the functions, you see them. So really have a look at the fact that whoever you're comparing yourself to, you don't 100% see them. You might get like a 20% slice or even 10% of their life. And it's a part that they choose. The problem is, you know yourself so intimately. You don't know them that intimately. And when I mean intimately, I mean you see yourself with all your flaws. You see yourself in the morning, at night. You're with yourself. You know yourself. You know what you're good at. You know what you think you're not good at. You don't see everything of that person. So just that right there, the fact that you're comparing yourself to someone with limited visibility of their life and who they really are is insane. Now, let's go deeper into this and say, think about that person that you compare yourself to. Put them in your mind's eye again. Now I want you to imagine them at a funeral and one of their closest family members just passed away. And they're at the funeral and they're crying and they don't look good and they're sad. And they're at a funeral. I want you to imagine them standing in line at the coffee shop, buying a coffee, and their card got declined. And there's a line full of people. I want you to imagine them shopping and their kid has a fucking meltdown and throws himself on the floor and starts screaming at the top of their lungs and crying. And they're there with their kid in the middle of a busy-ass shopping center. I want you to imagine them naked, about to get in the shower and looking in the mirror and hating their body. I want you to imagine them sitting with their partner who's telling them that they're going to leave them because they're not happy in that relationship anymore. Or that they've got cheated on. And will they forgive their partner? I want you to imagine them sitting on the toilet, taking a shit, and leaving skid marks. Okay? That shit happens. Kim Kardashian poos, Oprah poos, J-Lo poos, right? Tony Robbins poos. Everybody has a shit and leaves skid marks at one point in their life. Fucking happens. You know? You don't see that shit on Instagram. They're not putting that on their highlight reel. Hey, just hashtag skid marks. Hashtag just, I bled through my period. Hashtag need new pennies. They don't put that shit up. That happens, y'all. I wish I should put my nail bed up on Instagram. Oh my God, my cuticle is like growing over my entire fucking nail bed. That's how long I haven't had my nails done. And my toes, by the way. Hot mess. And some people will share the intimate hashtag look how fucked up I am moments, and others won't. A lot don't. You may not. You may only, you may be one of those people that says, I wish more people kept it real on social media, yet you go to post a photo and you don't put it up because you don't like it. So you cancel the photo, you take 5 more, you hate them too, and then you don't put the photo up. Yet you want more people to keep it real on social media. It starts with you. Put your shit up that's all fucked up. Who cares? You're going to make somebody go, oh my God, awesome. I love that. No makeup photo. Oh, she got a pimple. She didn't even cover it up with concealer. Awesome. I'm going to do the same. Oh, she looks like a hot ass mess breastfeeding her baby. Cool. I'm going to do the same thing. Like, you will inspire more of that. More of that. But if you're perfecting your photos and putting them up only when they look really good and only doing videos where you look really fucking awesome and trying to get everything perfect, you will attract more of that. And it's like a cycle of make it more perfect, make it more perfect. Like, I don't even try to compete in that space because I know I have a fancy ass camera. We never use that shit. I use my phone. We spend so much money, my husband and I, on this camera because we're like, we're going to do videos and we're going to do this, and I use my fucking phone. And I don't have a tripod, by the way, which I need to get for my phone. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's insane. You have this limited visibility from the other person. You don't see them all the time. So you use your worst moments against their best moments. It's crazy talk. And have a think about what's the ideal body shape that you're looking at that you should have, or you think you need to have this body shape. Like, according to what standard is ideal? We all have different standards. On the weekend I did 2 speaking gigs, and I was talking to like 2 groups of different women. One group was mothers, the other group were only 2 mothers in the room, the rest were single women or women in relationships but no kids. And it's like, it's insane, the standard. Like, one woman might be a size 16 and think a size 12 is hot and wants that body and thinks that that's skinny, air quotes, to her, where a size 6 might go a size 4 skinny. Like, our comparison is you're only comparing to yourself and where you're at. And because you know yourself so intimately, Yeah, you know all the things you don't have right, but you don't know that person so intimately. You don't know the sacrifice that woman that goes to the gym, that has a nice mom body, better mom body than you don't know her sacrifices. You don't know she wakes up at 4 a.m. to go to the gym and kisses her kids on the head, and her husband can't stand her because she's never home, because she's obsessing about her body, because she wants her body to look good for her husband. Meanwhile, her husband's cheating on her with someone else who's giving him attention because she's not home, because she's obsessing about her fucking body, and she doesn't eat, and she throws up at lunchtime at work, and someone at work's like, fuck, I wish I had her body. But they don't see her, so she's at lunch, and she's on a break, and she's vomiting. And then she goes home and cries the whole way home because she hates herself, even though she's got a six-pack. Like, you don't fucking see that shit. All you see is the selfie of her in the bathroom, in the gym, hashtag, abs, hashtag squat ass, or squatting, or whatever the fuck. That's what you see. And people get so surprised when celebrities have breakdowns or celebrities are going through a divorce. Like, oh, wow, I thought they were doing so good. It's like, honey, the media is taking fucking paparazzi shots of them, and then they're presenting a story to you as they wish for you to think it. That's what the fucking news is as well, by the way. The news gets shit. Just how can we make it sound as scary and horrible as possible, even if it's not true? How can we twist the words? That's what comparison does. It's a twisted story that is not true that you're believing about somebody else. And then the worst thing is you make yourself wrong for their fucking highlight reel. Or you make them wrong for just sharing highlight reels. I'm sorry, are you putting your photos of your fucking shit stains on Instagram? No? Oh, okay. Nobody else is either. They're just putting the good shit up. So be the change you want to see. You don't want to compare yourself anymore. You're tired of having to feel like you have to wear a face full of makeup to feel beautiful. Put up a photo of you natural. And don't judge those people that put up photos of them with a face full of makeup. That's what they need to feel good. What do you need to feel good? Can you know that you're enough as you are? Or do you need to compare yourself to someone else and tear them down to feel good? I don't think you do. What do you think? Can you see people for who they are and understand that there's more to that person than just their highlight reel? Understand that there's more to that human's experience than happy and joy and travel and money and Gucci? They fight, they cry, they shit, they poo, they fart, they do all kinds of stuff. They're a fucking human. You just aren't getting to see it all. And the fact that you compare yourself to a limited visibility, that shit's crazy. Check out what you want to do better. Check out use it as an inspiration instead of comparing yourself and making yourself not good. Use it as, fuck, if this woman can do it, I can do it too. Reach out and say, can you help me with this? Versus, how come I'm not there yet? You don't know what it takes for that person to be there. Just because you're a mom and she's a mom doesn't mean that you should have that six-pack and because she does. And what's up with your body? Are you fucking doing the workout at 5 a.m.? There's a lady here, Emily Sky Fit. I think that's her name. Beautiful body. She was a trainer, a personal trainer. She's got an app. And she puts up all these photos of her body and how she's been. And I never go, man, how the fuck does she have that body and I don't? I'm like, listen, that bitch works out every day. She's been working out ever since she got cleared to work out. It didn't happen overnight. There's no overnight success. It's called fucking working out every single day. And then after 4 months, she looks better. That's what it's called. You want to do that? Fucking go do that shit. Do the work. No, we want the end result. It's like, it's crazy. So have a look in your life where you're comparing yourself and do your little visualization technique. Picture them doing shit that you don't like to see, shit that you don't get to see. Picture them shitting, whatever it takes for you to get some clarity on, oh, I'm twisting this up. Because how you see things is literally not the whole thing. Visually, how you're seeing it, that's half the story. It's not even, it's like 10% of the story. What you believe is the story. So y'all, hopefully that's a bit of help around comparison. Go over and check out the blog on thequeenofconfidence.com/blog, I think it is. It's called The Crisis of Comparison. I've also got a few videos on it on YouTube. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, let me know. I think you can send me a voice memo or a voicemail on the podcast and I can put it up. So, oh shit. So if you go to Anchor, sorry, I just like broke really hard. If you go to Anchor, you can do that. Or you can send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook. Reach out. I would love to answer any questions you have. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that this is of service. And you have a beautiful day. I'll see y'all soon.